and its result, with total FY24 sales coming in at $9.6 billion on net profit of $439 million. Total sales grew just 1% in the year, with comparable sales up 0.6%. Gross profit decreased by 0.9%, with gross margin down by 42 basis points. Earnings were off by 11%, but management is talking up its ability to manage the cost of doing business despite inflationary cost pressures. For the month of July, of course, we get these trading updates coming from the retailers. HiFi's comparable sales were 5.2% higher. Also, HiFi has entered into an agreement to buy E&S Trading Company with an initial acquisition of 75% for a cash consideration of $47.8 million. It will pay a special dividend of 80 cents per share on top of a final dividend of $1.03, down actually from last year by 10.4%. Well, Car Group has reported a 41% increase in revenue to $1.1 billion for the full year on net profit of $250 million, which is down more than 60% from the $646 million a year earlier, when it benefited from the acquisition of Trader Interactive and webmotors. Investors will see a 50% franked dividend of 38.5 cents per share, up 18%. Now, the company is expecting good growth in revenue and profit in FY25, and we'll be speaking with the CEO, McIntyre, in a few minutes, who is guiding for good growth in U.S. earnings, which E&P at least says is a slowdown from the previously guided strong growth. Shares are up by 2.5%. Aurizon will buy back up to $150 million worth of shares. It comes off the back of a 123% increase in free cash flow and a reduction in gearing levels. Underlying earnings hit $1.6 billion, underlying profit up 11%. So that $150 million buyback is looking pretty positive. Shareholders will also be paid a fully franked final dividend of 7.3 cents per share, bringing the full year dividend to 17 cents. And we will be speaking with Aurizon later today. We'll bring you that interview after 3 p.m. It's guiding for group earnings to come in between $1.6 and $1.7 billion. Quickly across Beach Energy, it swung to an annual loss as it absorbed a hefty write-down of non-core assets in New Zealand and southeastern Australia. Net loss coming in at $475 million. Net profit falling by 11%, and it estimates that its proven and probable reserves at 205 million barrels of oil equivalent, down some 20%. Shareholders will see a final dividend of about 2 cents a share. It will be cutting about 30% of its staff. Let's get across some of the other results that are out today. Indexus Convenient Retail REIT will pay distributions of 21 cents per security for the full year. It's guiding to 20.6 cents per security for FY25. And we'll be speaking with the fund's manager, Jason Wheat, just past 3 p.m. here in Sydney. And Healthco Healthcare and Wellness REIT delivered a $45.3 million for its funds from operation in the full year, up 16%. It will pay a distribution of 8 cents per security for the year, up 5% from the previous year. And it expects to jump another 5% in the next year in terms of distributions.